All right, welcome back. You have missed a lot going on here. It is 3rd down and 8. They just went deep, Rural Retreat did, and it was incomplete. So it's 4th down. No, it wasn't. Take that back. There was a penalty on a late hit. He got jacked. That was a huge hit. I don't know who put it on him, but it was roughing the passer nonetheless.
Not sure if I agree with that penalty, guys. That was almost right as he let go of the ball there. I think that could have went either way.
So it's 1st down. That was big. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They're going to come out, looks like in the veer again. Hasn't been much different. Been the veer with 2 wide receivers out to the wide side of the field. There's a snap. He's going to throw it out quick. He's going to get swarmed by the Rebel defense. That was Tyler Foster there catching the ball. He got maybe 2 on the play. So it's 2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line.
Looks like Rural Retreat here would go back to that rushing attack, as big as those boys are, but we're seeing some passing offense here.
Like you said, PH has stopped them so far. Mullins and Ryan have been held in check tonight. They've combined for 1,300 yards on the season already?
Yep, 1,300 yards and almost 9 yards a pop.
There's the veer set. There's a handoff to Mullins. Ryan, and it's 6. Touchdown. He broke the plane, so they've cut it back to a 10-point game here as long as they can get the 2. 10:22 to go here in the 4th quarter. 31-20 now. They're going to line up. We'll see if they're going to go for it or if they're just going to kick. They're going to line up like they do and see if they can find a mismatch with that. And after this, we're going to go to the Lowe's scoreboard right after this extra point and after our Political Dogs play of the drive. So we'll do that, and we'll get you updated on all the scores from around the Hoga-Higgy district.
Well, they'll go for 2 here because it's not going to hurt you too bad if you miss it. It can only help if you make it. So
yeah, it's an 11-point game. 31-20, 10:22 to go here in the 4th quarter. So it's crunch time. They're in the veer. There's the snap. He's going to roll out. He's looking deep. He's got a man. Somebody's got it. He caught it. Wow, what a catch. That was Tanner Cox, the tight end, coming across the field. He fitted in between 3 or 4 Patrick Henry defenders. I thought it was picked off. A great play there by Rural Retreat, and they get the 2-point conversion. It's 31-22 now.
I thought he was going to go to the corner of the end zone. Looked like he had
a guy wide open. That is too easy. He had to go to the tough guy.
And that could come back to bite him, too. That makes it a 9-point game here.
Yeah, 9-point game with 10:22 to go. Travis.
Well, Rural Retreat had the ball 4th and 8 from the Patrick Henry 23-yard line. Trent O'Neill throws a pass incomplete out of the back of the end zone, but a late hit by the Rowdy Rebels keeps the drive alive for Rural Retreat, moves the ball into the Carter's Pharmacy red zone. That's where Rural Retreat takes it in for the touchdown. They managed to convert the 2-point conversion to make the score now. Patrick Henry 31, Rural Retreat 22. That's your Political Dogs hot dog play of the drive. Be sure to visit Political Dog downtown Glade Spring, Virginia.
Is there an uptown Glade Spring?
There is, and you don't want to move uptown, my friend.
That's scary when you move uptown.
It's scary.
Lowe's scoreboard.
Real quick, Northwood final, 47-12 over Mount Cobb. Chilhowie mounting a comeback here against Virginia High. Virginia High leads 27-19. And Marion leads Tazewell 40-0 here. Back to you guys.
Looked like an onside kick attempt there by Rural Retreat. They're acting like they got it.
It went far enough, I guess. It didn't.
Yeah, it did. Rural Retreat got it onside. So PH has gotten a taste of their own medicine here in the second half. Just like Corey said, they had the penalty that gave them a 1st down. And now here we are. 31-22 here. Rural Retreat's going to take the ball back again here on the 48-yard line. There's a snap. Handoff to Mullins. He's brought down short of the line of scrimmage. A good tackle there by the Rebels. Short of the sticks on the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11.
Man, we've seen a flip of time of possession from first half to second half. We talked about how Rural Retreat didn't have the ball in the second quarter, and now it doesn't look like they're going to let Patrick Henry touch the ball here. So this game's far from over, guys.
Yeah, seeing the helmet come off right there, Jacob Sheets had to come out as Matthew Tigner steps in. So that's a senior coming off that defensive line and a sophomore stepping in. So we'll see if that is a mismatch up front. There's the veer set, handoff to
Good
Ryan.
job.
Actually, he's going to be a keeper by Trent O'Neill. He's got a
my
gap.
goodness.
Breaks a tackle. He's loose. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown. Rural Retreat. They have battled back. What a turn of events here in this ball game. 5 minutes ago, we thought this was in PH's hands. Touchdown, Rural Retreat. And that makes it 31-28 here with the extra points looming. 9:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. We've got ourselves a ball game.
Wow, that's another one of those misdirection
That was
guys that we didn't see who had the ball. We thought they had it wrapped up, and I think Patrick Henry did too, and let him get around the edge there, Travis.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I thought for sure that the Rebel defense did a great job. I thought Mullins had the ball right in the middle of the field. Trent O'Neill with the keeper, impressive. Rural Retreat's going to attempt the extra point kick here. There's the count, the snap, the hold, the kick gets up, and it is good.
Skylar Miles knocks it through. So, Travis, what's your political dogs play of the drive?
Well, that was a two-play drive. Rural Retreat kicking the onside kick, getting the ball at the Patrick Henry 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They lost a yard to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 from the Patrick Henry 49-yard line. That's where Trent O'Neill runs the keeper down the far sideline all the way into the end zone to close the gap in this ball game to make the score. Patrick Henry 31, Rural Retreat 29 with 9:27 remaining in the fourth quarter. That's your Political Dogs hot dog play of the drive. Visit Political Dogs in downtown Glade Spring.
Guys, man, how about this? In a minute and 28 seconds, we've seen Rural Retreat put 15 points on the board and narrow the gap to 2 here. Right when we thought
a 17-point game, I said, what did I just say? I just ate my own words. I said 17 points for Rural Retreat is just like being down by 30.
That's what you said. Patrick Henry's special teams has really done them in this second half. They help contribute to the big lead in the first half, but they've also contributed to the breakdowns here in the second half.
The defense.
If you're Rural Retreat, I guess you kick it deep now, right?
Yeah, why not? So. I'm getting tired of seeing onside. Kick it deep, boys. Skylar Miles on to kick it. It's short.
Got another onside again. Picked up
by, that was number 15, looked like Isaac Carver. 46-yard line, the Rebels will set up camp.
It's like the two teams flip-flopped at halftime. We're seeing
literally, we've seen a mirror image of what's happened.
Yeah.
PH gave up a 4th down on an encroachment penalty.
Right.
Rural Retreat did that twice in the first half. Rural Retreat went on down to score on that drive.
They're giving everything to PH that they had in the first half. It's basically like the teams flip-flop.
Except for a different formation. Rural Retreat has stuck with this veer.
They've stuck with that.
And you think Trent O'Neill running the ball, hey, nobody said a lot about him. You hear a lot about Mullins, and we've heard a lot about Ryan, but Trent O'Neill, he cut on the Jets.
What you got to do here for Patrick Henry, you got to play your game. You got to get back to what was working.
Yep, PH rushes the lineman on there in that heavy pistol set. They're handing it off, or a fake handoff to Humphrey. Zach Wright's going to keep it, a QB keeper of his own. He goes out of bounds after a gain of, they're going to give him, it looks like a first down. So a gain of about 12 on the carry for Zach Wright. The QB for the Rebels on that speed option. No need to pitch it whenever you can get it 12 by yourself. First down Rebels. They're right at the 40-yard line. So they're driving here. Rebels really need to get some momentum back on their side. Rural Retreat has taken it away from them. They are only ahead by 2 points, the Rebels are. Right again on the keeper. He's going to be dragged down there by Channing Miller, the senior defensive end for this Rural Retreat defensive unit. Gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to be second down and 7. Second down and 7 here. They're going to be in that heavy set again. They've got 2 wide receivers down to the bottom and nobody up top. So we'll see what they do here. There's a snap. Fake handoff to Humphrey. Zach Wright's going to keep it again. He's shifting. He's up near the first down marker. Looks like he's going to have it by about a yard. So a gain of about, I'll give him 8 on the play. First down, Patrick Henry.
All right, you're the Rebels. You're moving the ball right here. No mistakes.
No turnovers.
We can't be turning the ball over.
we're seeing the Rebels take a play out of Rural Retreat's book now. It's kind of flip-flopped again. We haven't seen Zach Wright rush the ball too much tonight, but Trent O'Neill's had some success with it. Now it looks like Patrick Henry's going to try it.
Rural Retreat calls timeout as the Rebels are driving. Rural Retreat needs a stop here. It's 31-29. Rural Retreat answered back very quickly. 8:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this message. The Hogo Game of the Week is provided by Abingdon Equipment, Appalachian Plastics, Big M Farm Service, Carter's Pharmacy, Glade Pharmacy, Political Dogs, Serber & Son. Make sure you watch and listen at HogoGameDay.com.
Welcome back to the campus of Patrick Henry High School in Emory, Virginia. It's homecoming night where the Rowdy Rebels have the lead over the Rural Retreat Indians, 31-29. 8 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the ball game, and Patrick Henry has a 1st and 10 from the Rural Retreat 29-yard line.
So they're definitely in positive territory here. The Rebels are as they're in Rural Retreat side of the field. There's a read option or speed option. They're going to pitch it out to Dakota Humphrey. He's short of the line of scrimmage, so he's going to be brought down or just right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play. It's literally just right on the other side of the stick. So a loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 11.
Good pursuit by Rural Retreat that time.
Yeah, the ball's on the 30. Rural Retreat did a good job getting to the edge there. Humphrey's a big muscular dude, but whenever you're able to chase him down, he's a pretty quick kid too. He's ran for 11 touchdowns on the season. Johnny Reichler's going to rush off here as he was subbed in for late there. They're in that heavy set again. They opt out and just go with a tight end in that formation. There's a snap. Zach Wright's dropping back. He's going deep for Kent Kester. He's got him! Complete. Kent Kester holds on. He did. He held on all the way through. A big connection down to the 3-yard line. A huge pass there. Kent Kester was able to hold on. He took a shot.
Wow,
from Trent O'Neill, and man, what a catch by Kent Kester.
I'm not so sure, man. He dropped the ball as soon as he hit the ground right there, but they're calling it a catch.
Well, he made it all the way through till he hit the ground there. Coach Akers is out on the field here. He's not happy.
All of the Rural Retreat coaches are irate, and I think they may have a point here, guys. As soon as he hit the ground, and the refs are conversing down here. I think once he hit the ground, that ball popped free. He may have got the feet in.
It was a huge connection, though.
But you got to hold on the ball all the way through the catch.
Yep, that's right.
I couldn't tell because the way this angle is, once he caught it, I sort of stepped back.
I think they're going to back this one up, guys. I think that's incomplete. He made a heck of a catch to get his feet in and make it initially, but as soon as he hit the ground,
the play's going to stand. Akers is not happy, and he's going to get another. He's going to get a penalty on him, and that's going to move the ball half the distance to the goal, even closer.
If he doesn't get back off the field, it could be an ejection here, guys.
I don't blame him. I'm going to be.
The ball came out at the end, guys. I'm not so sure they can call that a catch.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call. It'll definitely be something we can get on a huddle once they get the game uploaded here in the next few days, and we can all watch it and see what they say. That's a huge penalty, too, to get it half the this is a goal. Huge play. Huge play.
That is a huge play, and it was
They were on the 30-yard line, 27-yard pass.
Excellent pass there. I'm not sure.
Put it right on the outside shoulder. Zach Wright was able to hit Kent Kester. They're lining up in that heavy set. I don't blame Rural Retreat for being mad. They're on the 4-yard line. The Rebels are. They're up 31-29, 7:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. There's a snap. Humphrey outside. He's got a man to beat. Trent O'Neill. He's got him. Touchdown, Rebels. Give him 6. Dakota Humphrey runs wild again there. It's going to be 37-29 Rebels with the extra point coming up. What a play there to set up the touchdown.
A really key play there,
guys. What a turn of events.
I'm still not sure he caught the ball, though, looking at it.
That's a big play, too, because I mean, Rural Retreat had battled back, scored 15 points. They were down 17, and then they give up that.
Yet another momentum shift here, guys.
Once they called that pass complete, though, and they're over on the Patrick Henry sideline, be a hard play to overturn,
Absolutely.
too.
Yeah,
No
I mean, it's
replay
something
here
that
in high
initially, there's the extra point coming up.
Blocked.
It's blocked. So Graydon Williams' extra point attempt is blocked. So it's
boys,
going to stay a 37-29 game. So it's still in reach.
Another
7:31
turn
to go
here
in the fourth
with that
quarter.
block. Rural Retreat keeps it within 8 now. So now we're still talking just about a one-possession game here.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a one possession. I didn't realize that.
That's a tough miss. We'll have to go back and look. We know Graydon Williams had that long run of consecutive made extra point attempts. We don't know if that was
where that one was blocked. I don't know.
broken earlier this year, so we'll have to go
we'll
back
have
and
to
check
see.
that and see.
We'll see, though. 37-29, 8-point game. Travis, what's the Political Dogs play of the drive?
Well, it's got to be the big one. It was 2nd and 10 for the Patrick Henry Rowdy Rebels from the Rural Retreat 29-yard line. That's where Wright drops back, throws the completion to Kessner, or the ruled completion to Kessner, down to the 3-yard line. The 26-yard pass to set up the score. That's your Political Dogs hot dog play of the drive. Visit Political Dog in downtown in Town Square, Glade Springs, Virginia, and be sure you're there Tuesday night for Sports Talk with Travis, Dylan, and Corey. 6 o'clock Tuesday night at Political Dog.
Thanks, Travis, for mentioning me in that. Yeah, right. We got Corey on. We are glad to have him on with us. He's been a huge help and a great asset here for this game and throughout the rest of the season. It'll be a fun rest of the way. There's the kick by Campbell Buchanan. He returns it up past the 20 to the 30. He breaks the lane. That's Trent O'Neill on the return. Or not Trent O'Neill. That is Stone
Nolan Ryan.
That was Nolan Ryan. There's too many names. Stone Mullins, Nolan Ryan. That's just 2.
Got some unique names over there for sure.
They do. Looks like they just take them out of history books. It's 1st down and 10. Rural Retreat. Yeah, they got some memorable names. Fred Flintstone, Nolan Ryan, Walter Hagen. Of course, I'm joking. Nolan Ryan is on the team. The Wythe County Express. There's a snap. Trent O'Neill on the handoff. He hands it off to Nolan Ryan on the carry for a gain of 2. I doubt the real Nolan Ryan actually ran the football. He was more of the kind that would throw the old round ball, not a basketball, though, a baseball.
I don't know. He was
did he play football?
Yeah, Nolan Ryan. He also spent a little bit of time in our area when he played with the Marion Mets.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I wasn't around for that, but Travis was. That was a shot. I'm sorry, Travis. Nobody there for the handoff. It's going to be a loss on the play. Trent O'Neill turned around. Nobody wanted the ball. That Rebel defense has been swarming. I don't know if I'd want it tonight, but that's going to be a loss of about 2 on the – well, they only gave him a loss of like half a yard.
Yeah, he kind of stood there at the line of scrimmage there, guys.
Well, that's all right, though. It's 3rd down and 7, so this is big. 3rd down, and these next 2 plays are going to be a difference maker in this ball game. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Rebels are only ahead by 8. It's a one-possession game, a touchdown and 2-point conversion away from being a totally new ball game. 6 minutes and 7 seconds. There's a snap, drop back, looking deep. He's got a man. Oh, almost a one-handed catch, incomplete, as it was intended for Tyler Foster. Graydon Williams there was about a half a step behind him, and Foster, if he could have made a one-handed grab, he may still be running as a flag down on the play.
Williams was half a step behind him, but he also has about 6 inches on him, so that had to contribute to him not being able to reel that pass in. It was in his hands, but I don't think he could see it when he come through there.
Oh, we got a penalty. What was that?
Is it a hold?
No, it's a personal foul of some type against Rural Retreat.
Yep, so that's a big penalty. That's going to be, they're going to go ahead and mark, I guess it's a loss of a down.
Is that a dead ball foul there, guys? Because it's still showing 4th down.
Yeah, that's a dead ball foul. So it's 4th down, and you're going to dock the penalty yards on. It's going to be 4th down, and I don't even feel like doing the math. It's going to be 4th down
25.
and 25. So.
And we talked about mental mistakes, guys. That's one right there. You're still in this game, 8 points, but you can't have that.
Now you're having to punt it away. The Rebels don't look like they're going to try to even return it. The snap's high. It's in the end zone. They're going to have to try to make a run for it. They're not going to be able to get it. The snap was high, mishandled. A bad snap, and it's going to be Rebel ball down inside the 5-yard line. What a turn of events here. The Rebel defense has rose to the occasion. Rural Retreat's made a lot of mistakes.
Absolutely, and to start off, it's that mental mistake, but then the snap goes over the punter's head. He had no choice but to take off there, Travis.
Nope. There was the only chance he had, and he even had some trouble picking that ball up to run with it.
He fumbled it again after he picked it up.
So he was smart by saving the touchdown, but Patrick Henry's set up in good shape here. In an incident like that, though, you might have to be thinking a little bit. Turn around and kick that ball through the back of the end zone and take the safety.
Absolutely, because now you've got Patrick Henry set up on their own 6-yard line here, and it's from the way they're rushing the ball, I don't think it's going to take much.
I don't think many high school kids are going to be that aware, though. That's a good point, though, Travis. It's first down and goal from the 5. There's a flag on the play delay of game.
Yep.
That's a big penalty. It's going to set them back 5 yards. It's going to be first and goal from the 10. So that's a big penalty there.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to take that one there, Travis.
Patrick Henry set up in the Carter's Pharmacy red zone again. And like Corey mentioned, it was like second quarter belonged to the Rebels. Third quarter belonged to the Rural Retreat. At this point, looks like the fourth quarter is going to belong to Patrick Henry.
It does look that way.
The team that wins this game, it's going to have to be the team that wins this quarter because this game has come down to that. It's been a great game, a big, valiant attempt at a comeback there from Rural Retreat, and it still isn't over. I mean, a lot can happen here. 5:45 to go, and they run it right up the middle. The Rebels do a short gain on the play, gain of about 2.
I guess another big note here, guys. No rain this evening. We never did see the rain come in. It has cooled off. The temperatures are cool, but like you said earlier, Travis, the footing has been an issue, but we haven't seen any rain come down.
We got to fire our weather forecaster from our pregame show. He kept saying it was going to rain tonight.
He's awful.
He's terrible.
Who is he?
Doesn't matter. It's not important.
Believe it's you. Second down from the 7-yard line. 7 yards till pay dirt. There's the handoff to Humphrey. He's inside. He's got a blocker. He breaks through a couple tackles. Touchdown. That's 13 touchdowns on the season for the sophomore, for the Rebels. Give him 6. 43-29. The Rebels now lead.
That's actually the 14th touchdown. He's got one earlier in this game, too.
That's right. Sorry about that. 14. That's not many, is it?
No.
It's not like Travis didn't have that many in high school, right, Travis?
You got it, buddy.
Graydon Williams on for the extra point. We'll see if he can get this one through. There's a snap, good hold. It's down, it's up, it's good. 44-29 Rebels, 5:02 to go. And Travis, I know that wasn't much of a drive, but could you give us the play of the drive?
No, we've had a couple of quick drives here lately, but on the second play of the drive, second and goal from the 7-yard line, Humphreys goes off left tackle into the end zone for those 7 yards. Touchdown. You guys mentioned that's his 14th touchdown of the season, and that's also your Political Dog hot dog play of the drive. Visit Political Dog, Town Square, Glade Spring.
With that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Rebels running wild still here at Emory.
A big play here.
Snaps on the handoff. He breaks loose. He's past the 50, down to about the 35, and he's knocked hard out of bounds by Riley Blevins. So that was a big-time hit by Riley.
Listen to our audio broadcast on your mobile device by downloading the Spreaker app through the Google Play Store for Android devices and on the App Store for iOS devices, and search for the Hoagie Heagie Network.
All right, kickoff just occurred, and it was a good kick down inside the 20. Trent O'Neill could do nothing but jump on top of it. It's going to be 1st and 10. Rural Retreat from their own 19.
Rural Retreat running out of time. They're still only down 15 points, 44-29, right at 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and they've got the football 1st and 10.
Let's go to our Lowe's scoreboard, Corey.
Boy, we've got a good one brewing here, guys. Chilhowie has stormed all the way back. It is 34-29 Virginia High right now. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
What a game up in Warrior Country. And Northwood was able to finish up that game, as you said earlier. So Northwood is 6-0. There's a snap. Trent O'Neill's looking deep. Graydon Williams in coverage knocks it down. Up past, they were trying to get it to, I think that is Tyler Foster. Yes, it is. So that was incomplete. Good pass defense there by the Rebels.
I tell you what, Trent O'Neill's got an arm on him, don't he? He slid that ball way out through there.
It almost looks like Rural Retreat's gone into desperation mode a little too early here, though. The last couple passes we've seen have been deep balls.
PH has been susceptible to a few long runs here. I don't believe I'd give up that easy and just start flinging it. What do we got? 4:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. 44-29, Rebels lead. There's a snap, handoff inside. And it's going to be stopped short. Gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Patrick Henry defense has come to play tonight. They're still fired up as the clock rolls here in the fourth quarter.
So, yeah, 3rd down. Mark Palmer is trying to get this home side to get a little loud here, get this home field advantage at homecoming to really take effect here. It's 3rd down and 8.
Good turnout crowd for Patrick Henry tonight.
Yeah, great turnout. These past few games for the Rebels, they've been some tough ones. Of course, the loss to Battle was a tough one, but this would right here would make that feel a whole lot farther away than last week. There's a snap. Johnny Reichler's in the backfield. Trent O'Neill breaks away. He's going to lob it up. Incomplete. There was a receiver in the area. It was past the line of scrimmage, and he was out of the tackle box. That's going to be 4th down coming up, 4th and 8. This is the ball game.
4:03 left in the ball game here, guys. This could be the ball game.
I believe it is. Down by, 15 points? Down 15. 4 minutes to go. 4th down. One would think you're only going to get maybe another possession out of this if PH just keeps it clean. We'll see, though. Here it is, 4th down. But the thing is, you're going for it from your own 19-yard line.
Well, it's makeable. It's only 8 yards to pick up that first down. Rural Retreat can get 8 yards.
All right, they're in the veer. They're going to send Ryan in motion. There's a snap. He's dropping back. He's looking over the middle. Incomplete. Rebels force a turnover on downs. A good play there. Kent Kestner came across the middle there, tipped it, and it hit the ground. Incomplete. Rebels will take over on the 19-yard line.
Looked like Stone Mullins had a chance to reel that ball in. It hit him in the hands, but I guess his hands went stone cold on that one.
I don't even know what to say to that. That was good, Travis. I don't even have a reaction. That was a good one. 44-29 now. Rebels take over. 3:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. A big play there by the Rebel defense.
Patrick Henry can get something together here and punch it in. I believe this will do it, guys.
I believe as long as they can get the clock to keep ticking, it'll be a pretty good, solid win if the Rebels can do that. It's Alex Davenport around the end. That's his first carry of the night. He trips up. Man, I believe if he stays on his feet, he's in the end zone, but he's going to trip up right at the 11-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 3. So a good game there on the play. Gain of about, we'll give him 9. He fell short. 2nd down and 1. Good gain there by the sophomore, Davenport. He's fast. He can get to the edge. That's what I was talking to Coach Palmer about during our pregame show today, during the Hogo Game Day live video pregame show, talking about all the assets he has offensively, and that's just the first carry for Alex Davenport today. We'll hear that name a lot in the future, I have a feeling. That's Andy Garrett inside. That's Grant Ramey inside to the all around the goal line. He's down at about the 2. So a good carry there by Grant Ramey. He had the interception, of course, playing inside linebacker here for the Rebels in that 4-4 set. It's 1st down, Patrick Henry, 1st and goal from the 2. So Grant Ramey stormed forward there. Good carry. Big guy carrying the ball, too, for the Rebels. Grant is 6'1", 215, so that's a pretty good size fullback. They're in that tight veer here. Zach Wright under center. There's a snap, handoff again to Ramey. He's carrying defenders in. Touchdown, Patrick Henry. Give him 6. 50-29 now the Rebels lead. What an amount of points the Rebels have put up with the extra point coming up.
Yeah, impressive. Henry, wow, this is impressive. They're well on their way. They're going to pick up that first Hogaheaton District win in quite some time.
22 games.
An exciting night here in Emory. Homecoming night for the Rowdy Rebels, and they're going to whip up on the Roll Retreat Indians.
What a win this will be once the clock hits 0.
There's the extra point attempt, the count, the snap, the hold, the kick gets up, and it is good.
So Travis, with that extra point, the Rebels are up 51-29 with 2:34 to go here in the ball game. Can you give us the play of the drive?
Patrick Henry had the ball 1st and 10 from the Roll Retreat 19-yard line. Eric Davenport carries the ball on the sweep 9 yards out to the edge, set up a 2nd and 1, which in turn would lead to that Patrick Henry scoring drive to bring us to where we are now. Patrick Henry 51, Roll Retreat 29, 2:34 remaining in the fourth quarter. It is interesting to note that early on in the fourth quarter, this was only an 8-point ball game.
Right, and we had talked about that because Roll Retreat had pulled it to a one-possession game, but Patrick Henry was really able to pull away here, guys.
Yeah, Corey, do you have an update from our Lowe's scoreboard?
Looks like Virginia High was able to punch it in again here late in the game. The score now is 41-27. Very little time left on the clock there in the fourth quarter. So it looks like Virginia High is going to come out of Chilhowie with a win.
And I'm wanting to know what happened in the final little bit there for Chilhowie to sneak back into that thing. That was definitely a good game shaking out there in Warrior Country. Campbell Buchanan on the kickoff here for the Rebels. Another squib. It's going to go up past the 30 and be picked up by a Rural Retreat returner. He takes it up to the 46-yard line. That's where Rural Retreat will take over. Pretty good field position, but I believe it's a little too late coming here for the Indians. Now let's go ahead and let me just go ahead and say this. Our Serber & Son Nito stat of the night brought to you by Serber & Son in the Town Square Glade Spring. We didn't get that to you throughout the whole game. The Rebels, of course, hadn't won a Hogaheaton District game since 2009. We can rewrite that record tonight, though. The Rebels are going to come out of here with a victory, it seems. So that is your Serber & Son Nito stat of the night. Stop by Serber & Son. They literally have everything right in there. So make sure you stop by there in the Glade Town Square. They're a sponsor of Hogo Game Day. I think we got to go back, though, talking about this ball game, to the play down here, the big pass. If that's called incomplete, PH's went on a tear after that. It seems like that really just killed the momentum of the comeback. Rural Retreat had all the momentum up to that point.
You're right.
There's a snap, handoff inside, gain of about 4. It's going to be 2nd down from the 50-yard line, 2nd down and 6.
As this fourth quarter clock runs down, let's take this opportunity to thank some of our other sponsors as well. We got Big M Farm Supply. We also want to remember Abingdon Equipment, powered by Kubota. We want to thank those folks for their sponsorship.
Appalachian Plastics.
Yes. And, of course, Political Dog, our sponsor of the Political Dog Hot Dog Play of the Drive. Carter's Pharmacy.
Lowe's.
Glade Spring Pharmacy. Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse.
Yeah, here's the veer set. There's a fake handoff. Trent O'Neill's going to keep it. He's tossing it out wide here. That's a 1st down. Good tackle there by the Rebels. Tackle made by Andy Cuddy. Gain enough for a 1st down to the 37-yard line.
Pretty good play that time by Rural Retreat.
Yeah, I don't have a number on the kid who ran that one.
Number 26.
That is
Jared Richardson.
Yep, Jared Richardson. So they're definitely getting some other guys in the game here. Coach Akers is probably not impressed with the way his team has come out this game. We're talking about a team that beat Grayson County, a team that played very well. I don't know how well Grayson's been since, but evidently they had a good game there. They held them to 6 points. Jackson Sowers on the carry, gain of about 2 on the play.
I think you're right. I think if they're getting some young guys in there touching the ball here, I think they've figured out.
Conceded, yeah. We got a minute exactly and counting. 51-29 Rebel lead.
Again, I don't think we can reiterate how Coach Palmer getting the ice water bath down there on homecoming.
And what a relief, these guys. You know, seniors that had never won a district game, and tonight they've come out and they've won a district game. There's a pass complete down inside the 20, inside the Carter's Pharmacy red zone. As you got the number on that, they've got a lot of backups in right now. Looks like 47. Now, that was 17. That's Trent O'Neill. That's the QB who just now caught a pass. That's the starting QB catching a pass as a backup wide receiver. 35 seconds and counting here as we're just waiting for the clock to hit 0. Make sure you hang around here for our post-game show. We'll talk a little bit about this game, talk about the game's scores from around the district. There's a pass deep to the end zone, incomplete. They had a chance at it, but they didn't complete it. 19 seconds to go, 51-29. A score here would definitely make the game seem a little bit closer.
Yeah, you got junior Wyatt Sawyers in there now playing quarterback for Roll Retreat, number 12. I mean, the score is a little lopsided now, but it was a close ball game at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Just Patrick Henry has really dominated fourth quarter of this game.
Yeah, I think all the games are final now around the district except for this one. So we're waiting. We've got all the scores in, so make sure you hang around with us for the post-game show presented by Lowe's. There's a pass deep intended for O'Neill, incomplete. 14 seconds to go as Rebel fans are starting to file out. And what a win for Patrick Henry. To put up 51 points on a Hoga-Higgy team, this is definitely going to catch the eye of a lot of other coaches in the district.
Well, you got to feel good about Patrick Henry's chances next week when they travel over to Damascus to take on Holston. PH can move to 2-0 in the Hoagie-Higgy.
That will definitely catch some looks from some other teams. There's the veer set, drop back, looking deep. He's going to roll out and take off on his own. He threw it past the line of scrimmage. It's
there's the flag down. It's going to be an illegal forward pass.
It was a touchdown, but it's an illegal forward pass because he crossed the line of scrimmage. The Royal Retreat just has had a tough time after half, really after the third quarter, getting anything started. Like I said, I think that catch or the incomplete pass, whichever way they would have called that down here on the third or the 27-yard completion, that really changed the ball game.
Well, if there's that pass was on the Patrick Henry side of the field, I'm sure if any of these Patrick Henry fans got video of it, we're not going to see it if the ball touched the ground.
Well, it was sitting out. I don't know. It depends. I stepped back, and the ball was sitting down once I leaned back up. Of course, our view here is not perfect, so we have to sort of move in and out to be able to see, especially down in the field where they were. QB's going to roll around, try to create. The clock's hit 0. It's caught for a touchdown.
I believe this is going to be they're not going to flag it. Yep, yeah, they are. Yep, it's an illegal forward pass again.
Yeah, so
he's across the line of scrimmage.
He threw 2 and across the line of scrimmage. That score will not count. The clock's hit 0, so the game should be over.
Yeah, game can end on an offensive penalty, so we'll just make sure here.
Yeah, we'll see what they're going to call. I'm pretty sure that's what it was because he took off running. Yep, illegal forward pass. The ball game. Rebels win 51-29. Get their first win in that district since in 22 games since 2009. The Rebels start Hogo play 1-0. We'll be right back after this with our pros game show. The Hogo Game of the Week is provided by Abingdon Equipment, Appalachian Plastics, Big M Farm Service, Carter's Pharmacy, Glade Pharmacy, Political Dogs, Serber & Son. Make sure you watch and listen at HogoGameDay.com.
Keep up with all the action in the Hogo.
But Marion's going to take over here on the 10-yard line, right in the red zone. That handoff to Wagner up the middle. There's a lot of Warriors in the backfield. Here comes Wagner around the edge, diving in. Touchdown.
Like us on Facebook, Hogo Game Day. Follow us on Twitter at Hogo Game Day. And check out our very own website, www.hogogameday.com.
A big play here. Saps on the handoff. He breaks loose. He's past the 50, down to about the 35, and he's knocked hard out of bounds by Riley Blevins. So that was a big-time hit by Riley.
Listen to our audio broadcast on your mobile device by downloading the Spreaker app through the Google Play Store for Android devices and on the App Store for iOS devices, and search for the Hoagie Heagie Network.
Welcome back to the campus of Patrick Henry High School in Emory, Virginia, where the Rowdy Rebels have picked up the Hoagie Heagie District win tonight over the Rural Retreat Indians by a score of 51-29. This game was a dogfight heading into the fourth quarter, but the Rebels explode. Rural Retreat has some big-time breakdowns. Patrick Henry takes advantage, and they pick up their first Hoagie Heagie District win since 2009 here on homecoming night at Patrick Henry.
Yeah, a huge win for Patrick Henry. First win in 22 games in the Hoagie Heagie District. So a huge win for Mark Palmer and his Rebels. Things are looking up as they have to travel to Damascus next week to face the Cavaliers. With that, let's go ahead and get our final scores from around the district. Well, actually, let's do stats first. Let's get some stats from tonight's game. Here's Corey Johnston.
Okay, well, guys, we'll start with our key players tonight. For Rural Retreat, Stone Mullins had 14 carries, 60 yards, a critical fumble loss there. He also had the 53-yard touchdown reception in the first half. Nolan Ryan, only 11 carries, 42 yards. He did have a touchdown. But, guys, that bend but don't break Patrick Henry defense really held these guys. Both of them coming in to, well, combined had 1,300 yards, so they really stopped that. As far as Patrick Henry goes, Dakota Humphrey, 16 carries, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns, 13 and 14 on the year. And Zach Wright, 15 of 23, 156 yards and a touchdown. Also had 3 attempts on the ground, 23 yards. Very efficient in the passing game. As far as Patrick Henry has a total, 34 carries, 169 yards, 6 rushing touchdowns tonight, guys. Rural Retreat, 4 of 13 passing, 74 yards. Did have the interception there on the ground game. 30 carries, 177 yards, 2 touchdowns. But I think the story here really is the turnovers for Rural Retreat, the big plays in the second half, and what a fourth quarter we just saw here, guys.
Yeah, it was an exciting fourth quarter. We saw a huge turn, and like I just put together there, 31-29 was the score to start the fourth quarter. I believe it was to start the fourth quarter, but anyway, Rural Retreat had cut it to 31-29 to a 2-point game, and then they weren't able to score for the whole rest of the night. Rebels score 20 unanswered to take the lead and the win, 51-29.
Corey's hit on it a lot. Of course, Rural Retreat gave Patrick Henry a short field several times in that fourth quarter, but what a balanced attack. Patrick Henry had 169 yards rushing and 156 yards passing, so you can't split it much tighter. Yeah. Can't split it much tighter than that.
Very balanced. Some of the rushing attack, we've seen Cuddy rush the ball effectively. Saw Wright rush the ball effectively there in the second half, taking a page out of Rural Retreat's book. So we did see a good balance there, guys.
Let's go back to Corey one more time and check our Lowe's Home Improvement scoreboard, get some of those finals for
All
tonight.
right, guys, I got finals for you. Virginia High holds on against Chilhowie, 41-27. Marion over Tazewell, 40-12. That one's gone final. And an earlier final from tonight, Northwood, 47-12 over Mount Calm.
So some pretty high-scoring affairs throughout the district, and the Rebels put up 51 tonight. So Rebels get a big win. They got to travel to Damascus next week. Of course, that's the site for Hogo Game Day for next week, and we'll be doing the live game broadcast, of course, from George Wythe and Northwood in Saltville. So that's next week. We're going to be all around the district. Make sure you join us Tuesday. All 3 of us will be back again at Political Dogs in Glade Spring, Virginia. Make sure you check us out there. It's a fun show. We talk college football, high school football. We don't agree on much of the college side of it, but hopefully we can agree a little bit more after they see the SEC games taking place this weekend.
Here we go.
But with that, from Patrick Henry High School, from our crew, Mr. Andy Brown back there working the computers, Corey Johnston, Travis the Bus, Travis Terry keeping us updated on scores from around the Hogo. This is Dylan Hutton. Thank you for tuning in. Rebels win 51-29. We'll see you in Damascus.